they're kind of like seahorses, but not quite. In otter news, find out what's made these curious creatures a hit at the Great Lakes Aquarium.
These are the weedy sea dragons, and we are going to do a little feed of some live mysid shrimp for them. Very hard to see, but these shrimp are their primary diet in the wild. When I feed them, I'm going to use a target at the end of a feeding pole, and that will signal for them that food is ready for them, and it will help them to navigate through the exhibit over to where the food is going to enter. Sea dragons are stronger, somewhat stronger swimmers. They enjoy being in higher currents, and they actively hunt and search for their food. So that's another unique thing about sea dragons, is they're only found on the southern coast of Australia. I love them because they're really unique. When someone considers a fish generally, they don't think of a sea dragon because their body plan is just so interesting. They also are really interesting because each individual does have a personality, so it's been fun to watch them interact with each other and interact with me and see some of them are bolder, more curious, or more shy. This one right up front here, that's Campion. So all 10 of them have weed names because they're weedy sea dragons. So, okay, yeah, that one is Chicory. So they happen to be my favorite animal. And I think that they are a really great showpiece for oceans because the story of the Oceans Gallery is climate change and how those changes affect the most delicate animals in our oceans. And they're definitely like a great poster child for that because they are really sensitive to change. They're only found in one region of the world, and they have really unique survival strategies. So they have a really interesting reproductive strategy. So just like the other members of the Syngnathidae family, it's the males that give birth. They do an elaborate courtship dance where they need vertical water column space. They'll pair up, they'll mirror each other's motions, and they'll go up and down in the water. And so actually these two, if you want to wrap around the tank for a second, these two right back here are doing a little bit of that sizing up. That behavior is called mirroring, where they've curled their tails and now they're kind of sparring with each other a little bit just to see if they're going to be a good match. Basically checking out if they want to hang out more together. And if they've determined that they have a suitable mate, the female will lay the eggs on the male's tail. But he doesn't just carry them, he develops an individual blood vessel for each individual egg on his tail and provides nourishment throughout the pregnancy from his own bloodstream. So it's a true external pregnancy, which is very rare in the natural world. The one that's just sparring right there is Hemlock. The one behind is Buttercup, so that is a male and a female there. I think one of the things that charms people, especially little kids, because the exhibit is at their eye level, and the sea dragons are naturally curious, and so they'll interact with the guests. They'll come investigate and see whose face is pressed up against my window, and are you going to feed me?
They are so cool. I love them. Amazing. We'll be back in 2 minutes.